Let's talk about opportunities. Not the kind that tap you on the shoulder with a neon sign saying, "Hey, I'm here," but the ones hidden in plain sight. The ones that, with the right mindset and a little digging, can lead you to the kind of wealth and success most people only dream about. Today, we're diving deep into how you can train your mind to identify those million-dollar opportunities that are already around you. Yes, right now, even as you watch this. Here's the thing. Opportunities don't just show up in a flash of brilliance. They're like buried treasure. The map to finding them isn't drawn out for you. It's built from your experiences, your curiosity, and most importantly, your ability to spot patterns where others see chaos. Let me start with a story. A young man in his 20s used to work as a barista, making just enough to pay his bills and cover his rent. Every day, he watched people come in, order their coffee, and sit down with their laptops. He noticed something interesting. Most of these people weren't just sipping coffee. They were running small businesses, freelancing, or brainstorming ideas. One day, out of curiosity, he started asking them questions. What are you working on? What inspired you to start that? He learned that many of them had one big problem. They needed a quiet, affordable place to work, but they couldn't commit to expensive office spaces. That curiosity turned into an idea. He started renting out small rooms, furnishing them with simple desks and chairs, and renting them to freelancers by the hour. That idea grew into a multi-million-dollar co-working business. What's the lesson here? He wasn't just serving coffee. He was paying attention to the needs and frustrations of the people around him. The first step to spotting million-dollar opportunities is this. Shift your focus from what's missing in your life to what's missing in other people's lives. Where are the pain points? What are the inefficiencies? If you look around with an open mind, you'll start to see the gaps. The kind of gaps that can make you rich if you figure out how to fill them. You don't need a groundbreaking invention or a billion-dollar tech startup idea. Most opportunities come from solving simple, everyday problems. Think about Uber. It didn't invent transportation. It just made getting a ride easier and more convenient. Airbnb didn't invent hospitality. It turned unused space into income. These are ideas born from common frustrations, long waits, high costs, wasted resources, and a willingness to ask, what if there's a better way? But let's be real. Finding these opportunities isn't just about noticing problems. It's about thinking differently. Most people look at challenges and think, that's just the way it is. Successful people ask, why is it like this? And more importantly, what can I do to change it? This mindset shift is what separates dreamers from doers. Here's another angle. Opportunities are often disguised as hard work. Let me repeat that because it's a game changer. Opportunities are disguised as hard work. That's why most people miss them. Think about the businesses that thrive in tough times. During the pandemic, many restaurants struggled, but some pivoted to meal kits, home delivery, or online cooking classes. These weren't easy transitions, but they were profitable ones. The business owners who adapted didn't sit around waiting for things to get better. They looked at what people needed right then and built solutions around it. Now, here's the million-dollar question. How can you start identifying these hidden opportunities? I've got 3 key strategies for you. These aren't just theoretical. They're practical, actionable steps you can take right now. First, train yourself to think in terms of value. Every opportunity comes down to this simple question. How can I create value for others? Value isn't always about money. It could be saving someone time, making something easier, or even just providing an experience they'll never forget. Once you understand this, you'll start seeing opportunities everywhere. Here's an exercise. For 1 week, every time you use a product or service, ask yourself, how could this be better? For example, if you're standing in line at the grocery store, think about ways to make the process faster or more enjoyable. If you're scrolling through a poorly designed website, ask how it could be improved. Don't just stop at complaints. Think of solutions. Second, build your curiosity muscle. Yes, curiosity is a skill, and like any skill, it gets stronger the more you use it. Start by asking better questions. Why are things done this way? What if we tried something different? Who is this really serving? The best entrepreneurs, investors, and creators are endlessly curious. They dig deeper, look closer, and never settle for surface-level answers. Take Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx. She didn't have a background in fashion, but she noticed a gap. Women wanted shapewear that was comfortable and flattering. Instead of dismissing the idea, she became obsessed with understanding what women wanted and figuring out how to deliver it. That obsession turned into a billion-dollar business. The third strategy? Surround yourself with opportunity-minded people. You've probably heard the saying, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. It's true. If your inner circle is full of people who complain about their circumstances but never take action, you're likely to do the same. But if you spend time with go-getters, problem solvers, and innovators, their mindset will rub off on you. You'll start seeing opportunities because that's what they do. Let's pause for a second and address the elephant in the room. Maybe you're thinking, this all sounds great, but I'm not naturally good at spotting opportunities. Let me tell you a secret. Nobody is. People become good at this because they practice. They pay attention, ask questions, and take risks. They fail and learn and try again. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start. Now here's where it gets exciting. The more you practice identifying opportunities, the better you'll get at spotting the right ones. And yes, not all opportunities are created equal. Some are distractions in disguise. That's why you need clarity. Clarity about your goals, your strengths, and the kind of impact you want to make. Without that, it's easy to chase shiny objects that lead nowhere. Let me share another example to bring this home. A woman noticed her teenage son and his friends were obsessed with a specific type of Japanese candy, but it was hard to find in local stores. She didn't brush it off as a quirky trend. Instead, she saw it as an opportunity. She started importing the candy and selling it online. Within a year, her side hustle turned into a 6-figure business. Again, the opportunity was there all along. She just had the clarity and the courage to act on it. So what's stopping you? Maybe it's fear, maybe it's doubt, or maybe you're waiting for the perfect moment. Let me tell you, there's no such thing. The perfect moment is a myth. Opportunities don't wait for you to feel ready. They reward action, even imperfect action. Here's your challenge. Over the next week, commit to finding one opportunity around you. It doesn't have to be groundbreaking. Start small. Look for a problem you can solve, a need you can meet, or a way to create value. Then take one step, just one step toward making it happen. Maybe that's doing some research, talking to people, or sketching out an idea. Whatever it is, start. Momentum is your greatest ally. Before we wrap up, let me leave you with this thought. The world is full of opportunities, but they're not always obvious. They're hidden in the things you take for granted, the frustrations you overlook, and the ideas you dismiss too quickly. To find them, you don't need to be a genius or have unlimited resources. You just need to pay attention, think creatively, and take action. Remember, every big idea starts small. Every success story begins with someone deciding to see the world differently. That someone could be you. Your million-dollar opportunity is out there. The only question is, will you see it and will you take it? The choice is yours. If this video sparked some ideas or inspired you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs that push today. Hit that like button if you're ready to spot opportunities everywhere, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss another chance to level up. And don't forget to comment below. What's one opportunity you've noticed in your life that could be a game changer? Let's inspire each other. Turn your dreams into action. Your next big breakthrough could start right here. Let's grow together.